Well, Tom, we are looking at Assassin's Creed Unity, the E3 gameplay. This was the co-op reveal, which I was so freaking excited for. I'm such a co-op fanatic and an Assassin's Creed fanatic, and this is
your
really,
two worlds combined.
It is. It is.
Your
I mean,
two loves.
it's a game that I thought
This is like your girlfriend eating ice cream.
my girlfriend, she likes ice cream, Tom. So
Wow.
that's a trifecta, right?
What do you need? What do you need Assassin's Creed Unity for?
For me, it was like the idea of co-op in Assassin's Creed. I never imagined they could do it totally this way, where it wasn't some forced add-on mode. Like the fact that you can actually be going on the same missions, interacting with other assassins, fighting enemies. I just wanted a game where you could have the Assassin's Creed type combat, but fight back to back.
Yeah. How
with a friend?
fast was that? They just
It's so
sort of
fluid.
like roll through the window and.
Also, I think I like that that interior location looked like something you could actually move in manually. In Assassin's Creed 3, when they added those interior locations, it was pretty much just a generic on the rails pass through. You had no control. You just kind of, once you enter it, you automatically run. And this, it actually looks like oh, and there's player 2. Look at those crowds. That's the crowd
How
engine there
dense is that
insane.
too? Yeah. I mean, all those. I think a few of those animations are repeating themselves, but
there's a lot of people pointing to the person next to them and saying, "Hey, you, what's going on here? My, have you heard of this?"
Look at that little pitchfork that we just moved
And I'm
past.
pretty sure that Assassin's Creed crowd members have been doing that fist pump in the air move since Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah, and look.
I love that this like massive riotous crowd just sort of needed
That
one person to run in and
yeah. Oh my god, it's so simple.
Yeah.
That's all we needed to do.
We should have known all along.
One thing I've always loved about Assassin's Creed games is just like, look at how detailed the side of that wall is. Every tiny little edge is something that your character can grip onto. And this is another thing that excited me. I mean, obviously there's a reveal here that, look, there's 4 of them. So it's not just 2-player co-op, which I honestly wasn't expecting.
Yeah, this was leaked. This was leaked a few hours sort of before this, but
well, it was the rumors of 4-player co-op, but I never get my hopes up with rumors because that's when you find out, what you imagined is way better than the reality. But this is pretty much what I imagined. But the other thing here that I think is really cool is just the fact that this is a big, seamless interior location. I mean, Assassin's Creed never really had a big focus on interiors. It was all about the big cityscapes, but not what's inside them. And apparently, there's a fair amount of interior. I think I read it was either 15 or 25% of the buildings in the entire map have interior locations that you can navigate. I don't know how much of that's going to be stuff you explore, how much of it is like this, a mission. Oh man!
And now we're just
look
going
at
to
that
take a
draw
squat.
distance. Pop a squat.
Pop a squat on a railing. See, I mean, I've never played the Assassin's Creed games, so this is all.
Does this make you want it? Does this sort of pull you in at all?
For me, like the graphics are amazing, and I love co-op games, but
you hate the French. Well, you violently hate the French.
It just looks like button mashing. Like there are all these cool things to do, but you like use 3 buttons to do the whole thing. It's all situational.
It's not button mashing though. It's all very precise timing and stuff.
But this is great with the what's going on at the moment, and I love the French Revolution setting because it really was sort of the birthplace of modern democracy in so many ways. So I think it's really interesting that they've chosen to visit that.
Now this is quite cool too because it's one of the things I always thought would be really messy if you had co-op. Assassin's Creed is just how everyone fights together.
Yeah.
And I mean, when you think about it, you've got all that AI focusing on different characters at different times. Assassin's Creed, it was always a game where the enemies kind of stood around just waiting to attack you.
Yeah.
This might now be something to give the other enemies something to do other than stand next to you. They're like, well, I'll go attack that other guy.
That fire just back there that was sort of in the table was really poor. But anyway.
And look, here we go.
Look at this.
Now, I don't know, is this in-game?
Fly.
Is this in-game engine, do you reckon, or rendered?
I think this is a CGI cutscene from the game.
I think this guy just got cutscened.
Oh,
hey?
whoop.
See what I did there?
Yeah. When I first saw this, I was like, oh, how's that guy's hand floating? Oh, no, wait. It's a head!
See, because that looks really CGI.
Isn't she pretty?
That's a dude, isn't it?
Yeah. But, I mean, like,
But they wear wigs.
that was the French Revolution for you.
and 4 dudes just hanging on a rooftop.
And bailing.
They've got somewhere else to be.